Hey guys, it's Destiny with Women in Real Estate and West Coast Funding, and I'm here today with
Claudia with the Lepe team at Lepe Tendwell.
Awesome, and today we are at Louisiana Purchase over here in North Park. Just want to give a quick shout out to Chef Quentin for having us here today. Thank you so much. You need to come check it out. They are available now for dine-in and they're taking reservations. So you guys come stop by. Their food is incredible. Super, super good. But yeah, let's get started, Claudia.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel so honored.
So happy to have you here. And so how did you get your start in real estate?
My start in real estate started 5 years ago when I let go of a job I was in for 10 years. I wasn't fulfilled and I knew I wanted something more. So I took that leap. I got another admin job and that didn't work out. I was devastated. I thought I had it to find where I wanted to be, and that gave me that time out I needed, I think. And I went back to school and I thought, I'll figure it out. Once I started school, I have family in the business.
Okay.
Vanessa and Voltaire are family. So Vanessa had called me and said, hey, my uncle needs a front desk for 2 weeks while they go to Hawaii, so if I can come in.
So it was like a temporary thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, I can come and fill in. So I was 2 weeks there. It ended up like turning into a couple months.
Okay.
And I met all the agents in that brokerage, and from there I met a top producer agent that she took me under her wing, and I became her assistant, and she taught me the fundamentals of real estate.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Seriously makes a difference to
It
have
does.
a mentor like that. That's
Yes.
awesome.
And I was her assistant and transaction coordinator.
Okay.
So then from there I found myself with a real estate license.
Okay.
And there I was like, should I go back to my comfort zone and just be the assistant with the real estate license, or should I take it on my own and be the agent on a business
Independent woman.
card? Yes. To me it was very like I didn't know if I was ready, but I am fortunate to have a good support system where
Yeah.
my family, and they see they see it in me.
Yeah.
So
So that was a really big first
Yeah.
step for you.
it was. And
Okay.
Vanessa was like my number one cheerleader to say
Aw.
you
Yay,
know,
Vanessa.
yeah, she was like, no, you're not going as an assistant. You're gonna be an agent.
Yeah.
So that kind of helped me, and she, said, Voltaire, she's licensed already. Like, let's sign her
Let's
up.
do this.
Yeah. So I started in the brokerage with Lepe Tendwell, and since then, it's been a year. So it's nice.
And you've been killing it lately.
you, yes.
Congratulations. That's
Yes, thank you.
amazing.
Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
that's how I kind of got started, and
Cool. Yeah, and then obviously with COVID and everything that's happened recently, it changed how all of us operate in real estate. How has your business been affected?
It has, because it's been affected, but it's kind of in a good way, because now we try to think different ways to be still interactive with their clients. We do our buyers evaluations, and now we have Zoom meetings. So now it's kind of practical for the client. They don't have to rush from work to home to our office to meet with us.
In a way, it's almost simplified.
Yeah,
things.
exactly. Yeah. So it's still nice. And I mean, once they're signed, educated, ready to go, I meet them at properties. We take the precautions of wearing the mask, the gloves, and I don't feel like, there is that connection of not giving the hug and the handshake, but I think overall, like, we still are very mindful to make sure we cater to them.
That's good. That's good. So what kind of challenges have you faced while working in real estate?
Oh my God, there's so many.
So many.
Everyday challenges, because being an agent, it has so many pieces. It's not just showing homes, because you show homes, you write contracts, then you put them into escrow. Once you're in escrow, the inspections, the diligence that goes into it. So it's never like, ooh, we got that one in.
Yeah.
It's like you even have to work harder once you're in escrow.
1000%.
Yeah. So But I think to me personally, my biggest challenge is giving that news to the buyer that their offer didn't get accepted. I wish I had a house for each and every one of them and be like, you get a house, you get a house, you get a house. But the market is so hot right now. It's so competitive. I mean, just yesterday we were going through stats, and there's 2,600 less homes in the market from last summer to now.
It's crazy.
Yes.
This is the time to sell if you guys are thinking.
Yes, so people would want your property as is right now.
Absolutely.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I think that's my biggest challenge, because I'm such a people pleaser that I'm not, you don't
like to disappoint people.
Yes, I don't like. So to me, it's like giving that news of like, your offer didn't get accepted, but we always make it happen, and we always say like, if it didn't work out with that one, it's because there's another one meant for you.
Always. Well, and so how would you say that you keep yourself ambitious when there is so much fluctuation within the industry? I mean, there's so many highs, but there's a lot of lows. So how do you keep yourself motivated?
I think being in a team has been key for me.
Okay.
Because we held each other accountable. We do have team meetings every morning. We go through our pipe drive and see what clients we need to touch bases with, who's where.
So holding each other accountable.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we do track our daily tasks of how many people we've made great conversations with, how many face-to-faces and things like that.
Okay.
So you don't want to walk into your team meeting with 0 numbers.
Of course.
That's always,
you're gonna get chewed out by everyone.
Yeah. So I'm like, when I first started, I would go to dinner and Vanessa would be there, and I'm like, can I count this? If I ask a real estate question, I can count this as a break bread, right?
Yeah.
So no, but I think that keeps me motivated. Being in a team, it just helps.
That's good. That's very good. So lastly, what kind of advice would you give to young women who are looking to enter real estate? Where do they start? What should they do?
My advice to the young women who want to start in real estate would be, just show up. I think my first year I was very scared and intimidated, because it was like out of my comfort zone. But I think showing up paid off.
Yeah. So not being like 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of thing, just all the way in.
Yeah, full time. And you mentioned to like keep it real, and it's like, when I started February, and I remember before my last deal closed, I was on my last $20.
Ooh,
yes.
Girl.
and I had a buyer as a client, my first client.
Yeah.
And I remember we kept getting outbid, and I was like, okay, we're gonna keep going. And her closing was almost there, and then we had a little hiccup at the end. So it was just like, okay, until this day, I'm very grateful to her. And she's always like, why, you're so nice. And I'm like, you don't know what you
have
mean
no
to
idea
me,
what you've done for me.
Yeah, because it's so easy to get discouraged when you don't see results, especially we live in a world where we want that instant gratification.
Absolutely.
And it's not there with this kind of work.
Yeah.
Because you do need at least 3 months of I think hard grinding, and you'll start
seeing the results after. Yeah. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Claudia. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with our lightning round. Stay tuned.